https://discord.gg/r5bpvb7k. And Ray Ferraro shortly. I'm Mike Emery. Terrific action lies ahead. We are looking forward to all of this. Tonight, two teams will battle it out for supremacy. Opening face-off on the horizon, Eddie Olczyk alongside. Let's get his impression of this matchup.
I've been looking forward to this one for a while, Doc. Both of these teams have the ability to put the puck in the back of the net. Goaltending, as we know, could be the difference here.
Face-off number one gets us underway. Detroit's got the puck, and they get to make the first play. Shoots one, gloved. With the game stopped, let's hear from Ray.
Orlando's success is predicated in the offensive zone. They will attack with speed. Once they get into the zone, they'll cycle the puck. They'll run defensemen to the front of the net. They really try to create mismatches in the offensive zone.
Puck dropped in the logjam, and the winger reached in and got it. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Really good cut of the pass. Flings it. Terrific opportunity, but it's off the mark.
This drives coaches crazy. They want that puck on the net.
Virati's roster goes down by one here. At least briefly, a minor penalty for hooking.
The referees are looking for this. Anytime you stop skating and reach with your stick and pull on the opponent, you're going to the penalty box.
Orlando's getting the edge for the first time tonight with a power play.
First opportunity on the power play comes in a scoreless game. See if they can jump on the board.
Nobody stands around on this power play. Somebody is always moving.
Eddie, I'm with you on that. Power play beginning. And he dumps it in. Orlando's back to play in their own end as the clock ticks down on the power play. Got it at the point. Side to side they go, trying to generate something. Points it. Can he generate something? And that one cleared by the penalty killers. Outstanding job done at the blue line to hold the pressure on.
The first part of this power play has been a disaster. They haven't been able to get into the zone at all, get set up, and get pucks to the net.
Slides it to the point. A point hammer shot. Amazing save. He's got it there. He wants to clear it out. They get it out, and that is a relief to the coach and the players. Gets a little drop off from the goalie here. Crosses that line. Gives it to the point. Slid to Andreoff. Carries it to the corner. A howitzer! Broke it right up. The shot blocked. Looking for options. Big shot from the point. Oh, he got in the way of that one. It's blocked. It remains in the zone. Lifts one. Big pad save. What a stop and a cover.
What a shift here, Doc. They had the momentum, but the goalie gets the whistle, and they'll need to reset. Letting its athleticism in net was really put to test on that last quality opportunity. I still have no idea how he stopped that, Doc.
The Magic's got that win. Back to the point. Score! His first preseason goal. More big things are expected from him.
Nice goal there, Ray. It's just the preseason, but he's going to remember this one. His first goal against elite competition in this league.
Orlando's ahead by 1 goal here in the first period. A lot of time still left to play, but getting one and breaking the tie was huge. Virati's got another face-off win. Puck is thrown to eat him. What a heavy hit.
Looks like he arrived at the rink in a bad mood. Maybe he missed his wake-up call. That early hit is an angry one.
Using the point, he's got it. The battling continues along the boards. Passing one off now. No team worth its name is going to let that go.
Terry's ailing, but he can't get off the ice. He's going to have to try and finish the shift.
Forcing attention in deep. Loud pad save.
Terry's displaying some courage after being banged up earlier in the shift. He still gets himself into the shooting lane to block the shot.
Nice face-off work. He banked it right ahead. Solid neutralized poke check. And he picks it up. Takes it in from the neutral zone. The Magic's controlling play now up the wing. Lets it go. Hits the post and out. Gets it in a good place. Great pass ahead. Takes that pass from the other point. Knife down out of the air. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. And now the whistle signals stoppage of play and will get the penalty. Pirati's given a minor here for tripping.
I'm going to give credit to the puck carrier here. He kept his legs moving. He forced the back checker to reach in and take him off his feet.
The Magic's power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
They didn't take advantage on the power play earlier in the game. Let's see if they can jump on the board here.
Lets it go. Pad save. Ooh, tough one there. Great job by the defenders to kill more time. They must retreat and start back again. Shoots. Fired the shot wide. Oh, that's a good keep. That's a great keep at the line. Not a long pass, but effective. He's got it. That is up close and personal.
Good thing he's wearing the helmet, or that could have been very dangerous.
Has received it in the corner. Trying to clear the zone. Puck cleared out. Power play unit goes back. The Magic's in control of the puck in their own end. Skates it into the zone. Takes that pass off the boards. Takes that pass. Just walking the tightrope. Wonderful stop by Lehtinen. Tries to clear. And the penalty killers come up big again. It's cleared. Goalie out of the net. Puck on his stick. Orlando's in their own end, hoping to make a play to center. Brings it in for an attack. Fires. Just missed the net.
That was a dangerous chance, but unfortunately, we don't use soccer nets in hockey.
No way he's getting by there. Puck comes out of the zone back to center ice, and so things will settle a bit. Lost the puck, just couldn't get by. Long way to go and not much time to do it. Looking from the corner. Here he comes. Got that. Tremendous scoring chance.
Boy, he really had to battle through to see that screen shot.
Out in front. Terrific shot, but a great point-blank save. On the outside, a shot. Hits the post. In with it now. Up to the point. Lets it go. May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway. Moving it to Thomas. Takes that pass that was just slipped ahead to him. He finished his check right in the middle of the ice.
After that hit there, Doc, we better tighten up our chin straps.
Decides he wants the corner. A shot. Terrific save with no reaction time whatsoever. The Magic's carrying it up the wing. Puck over the glass, and we get a stoppage of play because of that.
Is now available for additional spots.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
Just over 8 minutes played here in the first. Only one goal hanging on the board so far, so it's 1-0. Slid back across from one point to the other. Save! Terrific reaction to a scary shot.
Maybe he's shooting to pump up his Corsi number, because that has no chance of going in the net.
Solid, clean win. Orlando's back in its own end, trying to work forward. Fires. The pad came in handy that time. Pirates carrying on through the neutral zone. Fires. Boy, sold out on that block. Right to the point. Back and forth they go between the points. Missed just wide.
The lone shot is just wide.
Great work with the stick. Out at the blue line. Collected now. Got it right back. The Magic's charging up mid-ice. Shot on. At least he protected his goaltender. Swipes that.
The Magic's forced another turnover in this very close game.
Driving in from no man's land. Terrific defensive work. On to Yurko. Good pass off the boards. Pirates along the wing at center ice. Taken over again. Pitched right ahead through center. A howitzer. He scores! First of the preseason for him.
He's sure not playing like a rookie tonight, is he, Doc? He's been on the body. He's been showing his ability to handle the puck and move it around. He's had a terrific evening.
And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it.
Boris Kachuk, assisted by number 78, Michael Bornabal.
He's got that at center.
Time of the goal, 10 minutes.
Feeds the point. Around through the corner. Gives it on a cross from the point. They keep working hard on the boards. To Chimera. A big collision in the middle of the ice.
This was part of their game plan. Be physical.
Terrific pad save. To the point it comes. Brings a shot. Great point-blank save.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
All the latest styles of jerseys, shirts, hats, and other collectibles.
Letnick's made a textbook stop here. He's in good shape positionally. He makes the save, and he makes it look really easy.
Puck dropped, and the winger stepped in to help. That's big. Leads that charge into the zone. Made that stop. Directing that one to Eaton. He's got that point pass. Thrown to the slot. Collected by Eaton. From behind the net. Orlando's carrying on up the wing. Nice hit. Anything to slow him down here. Off that right side, he's got a perfect pass. Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. Has that point pass as well. That puck was obstructed by a screen.
The Magic's always played a pretty simple, straightforward game. Get the puck in, take the puck to the net, lay the body on when you don't have the puck, and as a result, they have the game's lead.
A little over 7 minutes left to go here in the first. 2 goals have been scored, both by one team. Pirates controlling play through center ice. Shoots one. They score! It's only a 1-goal game now.
You're not going to see many shots harder than that. What a play.
Oh, he can't get his pad down quick enough to make this stop. Really good shot, as you mentioned, Eddie. I think that's one he should probably stop.
Detroit's cut the lead in half here, and so maybe they'll get this game even before the end of period number 1. It's a face-off win. May not seem important in that territory, but they have possession. It's dumped in. The Magic setting things up in their own end.
12 minutes, 56 seconds.
And he steps across the line. Went to the backhand. Outstanding save.
The shooter didn't get too much on that. Not a very dangerous opportunity for the goalie to stop, but he went in the butterfly just to be sure.
Defensive zone win. Propelled to Ferg. Carries it on in from center. Gives it over to the point. Right along the line. Back on his stick. Skill play by Duma. The Magic's continuing to probe up the wing. Nice work with that stick. Knocked it away. Drives it. They score! Back and forth they go. The goal trading continues.
Boy, that player really drifted that shot. That left the goaltender behind in the dust.
Oh, did he ever lay into that one? You don't have enough time most of the time to shoot a slap shot. He had enough there, and he absolutely pounds it.
Orlando scored again. That gives them a 2-goal advantage. Let's see if they can carry it through to the intermission. Neutralized face-off win. Now it's directed to Andreoff.
By number 43.
Gains that offensive line.
Time of the goal, 14 minutes, 8 seconds.
Right behind the net. Nicely received at the point. Shoots one. He was standing in the lane and got some of it.
Stewart's blocked so many pucks over the last couple of games. You would think you'd like to stick handle one of them once in a while.
Off the mark.
He might want to consider taking a bit off that shot to up his accuracy, Doc.
Detroit's lugging it up the wing. He loads it up. Just missed. and decides to just hold on and get a stoppage of play. The puck's dropped, and that's a great job tying the man up on that face-off. Shot! Oh, terrific save on a great chance.
The shooter shaking his head. Great save.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie says no chance. That's an excellent save.
The tie-up. He needed help, and he got it. Pitching it to Terry. Steps across that line. Hatchets one. Save there. Detroit's got it again. Laid on to Dowell. And down to Eatham. That one's right on his stick from the right side. Is able to move on in. Lets it go. The lane was jammed and it hit somebody. A little over 4 minutes remaining here in the period. A 2-goal spread in this one, 3-1. Good job on the draw. Ah, that's a good quick poke check there. Chip to Eatham. Missed on that. Really good job by the defenseman there. Around through the corner. The Magic's in possession as they travel in the defensive zone. Gains the zone. Shoots one. Puck ricocheted off the screen. Smart recovery by Eatham. From the slot of wrister. Perfect tip by the stick. Detroit's setting up an offense from the wing. Lets it go. He wore that puck on a hard shot. Moves it to the shadow of the boards. Quick shot. That puck hit him on the way to the net. Corralled it again. Skates along the line. Quickly off the stick. A shot that went way off the mark.
Boy, that puck was really humming off the stick. Unfortunately, it missed the net badly.
Pass across at the point. Faces up to the point. Oh, he got in the way of that one. It's blocked. Broke that play up at center. Got it in his own end. The Magic starting back in the defensive zone. Makes that play deep. Snapping a pass to Colbert. Steps in from the neutral zone. Using the point. Strong shooter against a strong goaltender, and the guy with a trapper won. It's dropped. They lock up, and that's a good job by the winger. Around the 20th minute of this period. Outstanding job done at the blue line to hold the pressure on. Took that right away. And holds on to that puck to get the whistle.
50-50 draws coming up in the third period. Grab your tickets for a chance.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
Good face-off win. That one is pointed to him.
1 minute left in the first
Hangs
period.
on to it in the corner. slid to Thomas. What a ripper! Great poke of the stick. He's got this one, and they're after him. Wonderful stop. He hangs on and gets the whistle. Clean win on the draw. An enormous hit.
He got steamrolled there in the open ice. Thought he had more room to slide by, but the road got closed in a hurry.
Detroit's on the move up the wing. He throws it there. Score! That's his first in the preseason. Shouldn't be the last.
Those are always tough ones to take when you give it up. But when you score, man, you feel good going into the locker room. You want to come out for the second or third period right away.
They've got the draw. Pitching this one to Thomas. Can start the attack going in the zone.
Jason Chimera, and by number 6, Mike Costa.
Knocked off the puck.
19 minutes, 43 seconds.
Period 1 is done. Lots of scoring. Maybe the coaches will be talking defense for the second. The official scorer needs a break after this period. The players will help with assists. It's a one-goal game.
If you are the holder of the winning ticket, please take it to our customer service kiosk.
Terry's injury will test the trainers during this intermission. We are hopeful for his return, but we'll see for sure in just a moment.
In your community.
Second period about to begin here. Let's take a look back at the first. What stuck out for you?
Detroit's lucky to still be in this game after the first period. They had turnover after turnover. I'm sure the coaches addressed that problem in the intermission.
Somebody got in early, and so offside is called.
Hey, I like this mascot, guys. He's kind of goofy. The fans are getting a charge out of him. He's running all over the building, keeping them engaged in the game, too. And he's not like some of those mascots that look horrifying that you're scared of. This is good stuff.
On to Stewart. Propelled to Yurko. Score! And this one is tied.
It's felt at various times like one team or the other would have a little bit of the upper hand. Doesn't matter anymore. We're back to 0-0.
Detroit's got this game tied up. Still lots of time to play. A face-off win. Let's see what develops.
Yurko, assisted by number 91.
A shot. A terrific scoring chance denied. Looking to Yurko.
25 seconds.
Crosses that line. Good shooting place. That puck struck him in front. Orlando's continuing on in the defensive zone. Good place to shoot from, and he does. That pass along the boards. A shot. Terrific shot, but a save. And angled to Stewart. A shot. Nice save there. They're going to have to do better than that to beat him.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie said no chance. That's an excellent save.
face-off and a solid tie-up and help arrive. Good job. Great poke check there. From the outside, he scores. 3 straight goals.
Man, they're excited here. They've broken the tie. They've got the lead. But now you have to concentrate, get right back down to work.
Pirati's gotten a 1-goal lead and lots of time left in the game. We're still in period number 2. Up drop, face off one, and the winger stepped right in.
Assisted by number
He takes that point pass. Fires!
1 minute, 44 seconds.
Gets behind the net. Does he have anybody in front? A howitzer! Great glove save. Critical win where they need it. Oh, a bang-bang play, and both of them misfired.
He's going to go back to the bench knowing that this score could be a lot different if he was able to finish on 1 or 2 of the multitude of chances he's had.
Critical face-off win at that point. Has it picked up. Watch out, a big hit.
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
Strong wrister. Oh, came so close. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Puck picked up here. Great save. That puck is held and the whistle stops play. A little over 3 minutes are gone here in the second. So this game has gone from being dead even to a leader. He's got it. Laid on to Eatham. Skates it into the zone. Puck covered, whistle blown. Nice face-off work. Orlando's driving from the neutral zone. He's got that pass at the point. That's a good defensive stick there. Kicked out of that battle. Good job done with the stick. Way to break up that play. Brings it in for an attack. On the outside, a shot. Looking to make a play from behind. That's just a good, effective close-off.
He was looking to finish his check, and he lines up his man right up against the boards.
They win the draw. What next? Chip to Yurko. Sends to the point. Shoots. Oh, what a break. That shot hit somebody. The face-off, the tie-up, and a solid job from the winger there. Wonderful play by the defense. In the defensive zone, continuing on. Gains the blue line. Snaps one, and a save.
The Magic's been outplayed for most of this night, but their goaltender has kept them in it. He's been exceptional throughout.
Just a bit under 5 minutes have gone by in the second. Detroit's done a wonderful job to get this tie broken. Let's see if they can do better now. Good help for the centerman. through the corner. Lets it go. Fired one and it got the post.
When you're trailing, you need some bounces. You need a few things to go right for you to get back into the game. That's an excellent chance that gets the wrong side of the post.
And sent down to Yurko. Slid to Ferk. With a blast. Robbery there. Skates out with it. Throws it. Close-in shot. He got a piece of that one.
A missed opportunity from this close in.
A shot. No!
Wasn't too far off, but ultimately not on the net.
Trying to go to Andreoff. And in flight over the line. Shoots it on. Bring it off the post. Nice job done with the stick. A poke check frees things up a bit. It is hard work here to get the puck free. Puck at the point. In front. Puck heads to the neutral zone. The attackers, of course, follow. In with it now. Right near the line. Can he keep it going? Has it back deep. Yurko's hooked on this play, and the arm of the referee is high. The Magic's 2-minute penalty is a minor, and the call is hooking.
This was okay about 10 years ago. Not anymore. That's a hooking call.
Pirati's power play unit gets its first opportunity.
It's a great opportunity for them on their first power play. Get the puck to the point, get it to the net, crowd the net for rebounds.
Penalty. 6 minutes, 50
Gets it out. Detroit's in control of the puck in their own end and readying an attack. Hammers his way up the wing at neutral ice. Linesman signals an offside. A little over 7 minutes played here in period 2. Once we were tied. Maybe we'll be tied again. Orlando's won that faceoff in the neutral zone. Good clear that time, and so the power play unit will have to recoil. Pirati's continuing on up the wing. Great stick. No chance on that pass. And at an angle to Eaton. Took that away in his own zone. Good job in clearing it out of his own end.
This is going to have to be a lot better than the first minute. That has been ugly to look at. No pucks to the net. The goaltender's had a virtual holiday down there.
Got it at the point. Big drive. Not through. That's the way to make them pay.
You go through that area of the ice, there's a pretty good chance you're going to get hit.
The power play unit has to recoil and try yet again. Driving in from no man's land. Fires. Great stick save. Pass attempt to Thomas. Finally lifted back out so they can get some fresh troops out. Outlet up the middle to Terry. Points it. Hammers one. It's one of those restraining fouls. It's a hooking penalty, and the arm of the referee is up. Good job defensively done there. That takes some pressure off with that defensive play. Slides it to the point. The Magic's taken care of that penalty kill and done it well. What a shot. Got his pad on a changing shot. The Magic's roster goes down by one here. At least briefly, a minor penalty for hooking.
More times than not, Doc, anytime you reach in around a player's hands that has the puck, you're going to get a hooking minor.
Pirati's power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
They didn't take advantage on the power play earlier in the game. Let's see if they can jump on the board here.
Defer.
Ferk's creating chances for his teammates with 2 assists so far.
Oh, what a hit that one was. Perfect wrister. Pad save. Lifts the stick and robs him. Detroit's in their own end and in possession. Lets it go. And a save. It'll come free, but not without a lot of work. Corral. Gives it to the point. Lifts one. The shot blocked. Swung back to the point. Sends it across the blue line. Passed across point to point. Big shot from the point. It's blocked. Goes for it. Oh, and he missed the net.
You know what, Doc? I can see why he missed the net. There was nothing there. He tried to be too fine.
So on this power play, they will resume from their own end of the ice. Into the end of attack. He just fanned on it. Score! Just like the coach drew it up.
He puts everything into the slap shot, and it blasts off the stick into the cage.
That's a perfect shot. He's got a little bit of room, and he sticks it upstairs, top bins.
Pirati's goal has given them a 2-goal lead now, and there's still a lot of time left in the game. We're still in the second period.
This game has been sloppy, it's been energetic, and it's been entertaining. Goals equal excitement, and we have had a bucket full of them so far.
Hard work here. Nudged along by the skate. Good grab again. With a wrister. Save. Can he clear? Puck is thrown to Yurko. Leads that charge into the zone. Oh, and it's off the mark.
From that position on the ice, he's got to hit the net. Make the goalie make a save.
And he gains the zone. Back to the point. He wore that puck on a hard shot. Nice save with the glove. Lets it go. Score! The hat trick. It's not really loud in here, but they don't expect that.
A snapshot is between a slap shot and a wrist shot, and that is textbook snapshot hockey. He finds the back of the net.
A lot of times the goaltender feels like his positioning is perfect and he's got the net covered. Guess what? He doesn't.
Pirati's got an enormous lead, and it's in the second period. Hopefully they don't go daydreaming now.
His third of the game.
Steals that pass at center. Very effective defensive play.
It's pretty clear he wanted to send a message with that hit. He followed through and thumped him.
He can start some danger here. Has it in his own end. And he dumps it in. Trying to clear the zone. Passing one off now to Terry. Carries it on in from center. Shoots one. Blocked. That clearing attempt will not go out because a teammate got in the way. He takes that pass right off the left wing. Good place to shoot from. Pirati's organizing back in the defensive zone. Good save there. Orlando's got 2 on this one for tripping.
No, this is a tough call. He was trying to play the puck, but he tripped up the attacking player.
Anything you do once, you can do twice. Let's see if that applies to this particular power play.
They've already had some success on the power play with a power play goal earlier in the game. They don't have to change much. Make sure you move the puck quickly and get traffic to the front of the net.
On to Yurko. Back on his stick. Shoots one. Oh, and a big save grab with a glove. And a whistle.
They've been under pressure for the last little while. The goalie does the right thing.
by stopping and freezing the puck.
Oh, I love that hit. He got into position, shoulder focused, right on the body. A perfectly clean hit.
Under 7 minutes left to go in the period. They've scored again, and so their lead in this contest is 3 goals. One-time blast. Big drive. Great stick save. Oh, what a move. Cleared back out again, and so the power play unit has to drop back. Moving it to Ferk. Canes that offensive line. Oh, that's more than your normal rub out.
This is what you call a great body check. Legal along those boards.
Shoots. Deflected off the blocker. Punched away. Collected now. And that one cleared by the penalty killers. They must retreat and start back again. What a terrific opportunity. A chance to clear. A big hit in open ice. Another reason to like this game tonight. Pirates skating in their own end, trying to get to the neutral zone. Steps across that line. Using the point. He's got it. Turned on net. Pad save. Ooh, tough one there.
You can't run around looking for big hits like this. These come right into your lap.
Solid face-off win. Sails it. Right in that catching glove. Good work. They win it. Gets that one on across. They should have done better on that pass. Now everybody has alone. Dings it off the iron. The Magic's penalty killers have taken care of their job, so full strength action is on us. Punched away. Gotten quickly back. Carries it to the corner. And he holds on and stops play.
Pretty easy stop. Once he's in the butterfly, he can slide side to side and control the rebound.
We're just under 5 minutes to go in the period. Detroit's got a 3-goal lead, hoping to build further on that. With a shot. He knew what was coming, and he got right in its path. Directing that one to Terry. Nicely into the zone. Lets it go. Save. Shoots one. Paddled aside. And he holds on, and the whistle stops play.
This is frustrating. The goaltender makes a save by getting just a chunk of the shot.
That face-off is won. Oh, did he ever get mashed?
Another big hit, boys. Man, we have seen a ton of those in this period.
Score! They're back to within 2 now.
That puck looked like it got deflected right in front of the goaltender. I'm sure Ray had a much better look at that.
It did get deflected, Eddie, and when we get a look at it on the replay right here, you're going to see the goalie's in position, but because the puck is deflected the way it was, it gets past him in a way he just can't react to.
Orlando's found themselves back in this game. They trail only by 2, and we're still in the second period, though late.
Number 77, assisted by number 43.
Tremendous job done defensively there with a poke check.
Time of the goal, 15 minutes, 46
Pirati's looking to head man up the wing. Now it's directed to Bornova. Puck out of the zone, and the attackers regroup. Oh, what a collision in open ice.
Oh, he got crushed. Absolutely steamrolled in the middle of the ice. It's like he didn't see the player coming. The first time he sensed the danger, he was on his back.
Defensive Jim with the stick. What a tremendous hit.
You better have your chin strap on awfully tight in this game.
Takes that pass. Nice work by Edom. Propelled to Stewart. A shot. Didn't miss by much.
When the puck sounds hard when it hits the end boards, that means you've missed the net. Scoring chances handed away.
Great job by the goalie here. Lots of buzzing in the zone, but he gets the stop and he'll settle things down.
Terry's skating ability gets him into position here to deliver a crushing hit.
A little under 3 minutes still showing on the clock this period. So some success here. And they've cut the lead to just one. Lets it go. Turned away with the stick. And that one's sent back out. Defer. Almost like a cement wall that time. And that puck is not going where he wanted it to.
Great play along the boards. Tries to wear down his man by throwing the body.
Even though he's really banged up, he's going to try and suck this up and finish the shift.
Gains the zone. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Kicked out of that battle. Orlando's up the wing settling things. A slot wrister. Waffle boarded. Play stopped. That puck is just held.
This shift had to seem like an extra minute for him. He was banged up earlier on it. Still gets out to block the shot.
Detroit's prevailed on another face-off. Stick handles up the wing at center. Attack zone possession here. Up to the point. Takes it right back. Laid on to Dumont. Players tired, about to get a rest. Seconds to play here, still in the second period.
Last minute of play. In the
Right to the point. A shot. No time to react. Didn't need it. Save.
A timely save. That is tremendously tremendous.
They took that draw and won it. And it's a good pickup. Gathered up by Dumont. Perfect passing right through center. A long scorcher. Orlando's handling the puck at center. Chooses the corner for this. That one's deflected. Off a body. "40 minutes have been played. Some hits given, some shots fired. But let's see what they have in mind as we get closer to the start of the third period and crunch time."
Are you ready for a walk down memory lane? Then it's time to sign up for our fantasy.
The Magic's hanging into this game largely on the strength of the man between the pipes. Here is just one of his many saves in that period. We'll be right back. Third period about to begin. What did you think of the second?
Orlando's coaching staff, Doc, has to be pretty pleased the way they played through the first 40 minutes of play. One area of concern has been their offense. They need to take advantage of all the time of possession and finally put the puck into the back of the net.
At least he protected his goaltender. Feeds the point. Need to get rid of it. Laid up that right side to Andreoff. To the point it comes. Fires. Hung right over him and couldn't get it past.
The goalie makes himself look big.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
Good job tying the man up on the faceoff. Teammate comes in. Is able to move on in. Shoots. Save. The Magic's got it and moving up the wing. This is a tough one to work for. A backhand shot. Save there. Makes the stop and holds for the whistle. Grabbed, the two centermen tied up, but there was a good reach there. Nicely into the zone. Steals that puck away with a stick lift. And they are in. Picks it up back there. To Yurko. Takes that pass from the other point man. Score! He got the post with that one.
Thankfully, that shot did not hit the goaltender because that thing was labeled.
They say the post is the goalie's friend. Sometimes your friend disappoints you. This hits the post, and it goes into the net.
Detroit's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. Neutral zone face-off one. Possession established here.
By number 29, Thomas Yurko.
He's got that point pass.
Time of the goal, 1 minute 46
Moves it to the corner. Cranks a blast. He scores. Bar down in.
He had a lot of time and space there to let that wicked shot go from far out. That is a heavyweight shot.
Barely daylight up over his shoulders, Edzo, on that shot. The puck finds it, hits the bottom of the bar, and goes in.
Goalie to the bench. Substitution made.
After a while, you're not getting much from your goaltender. He's given up a couple of bad goals. There's been a couple that he hasn't had a chance on. It is time to change the record and get him out of the game.
Pirati's goal has taken them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play.
Mark Stewart
Gains the zone.
26, Joe Colborne, and by number 44, time of the goal.
Somehow this one's going to come free. Orlando's on the move in neutral ice. He throws it there. Score!
This is one shot I wish more young hockey players would use. Everybody wants to take the big slapper. It's not how hard you shoot it, it's how quick it comes off your stick. And that was quick.
Letnin's not able to shut down the low stick side. This beats him on the pad.
The Magic's gotten one. They still trail by a whopping score. There's not a lot of time left in the game, but maybe they can fine-tune a few things for next time.